So we're going live now. Maybe we're going live now. I don't know if we're live or not.
Are we live?
And I think it's currently working in terms of... well,
yeah, it's gone live.
Oh, but you've just disappeared. Why have you just disappeared?
Because it's gone live.
I don't understand the world that we live in.
Hello, everybody.
I don't
You can see Simon and you can hear me. Hurrah.
No, they can see you at the moment, but it seems completely temperamental as to whether or not they're going to let us... They're going to let you be seen. Can you hear us both?
Can you hear us both? What are the volume levels like? It sounds from what Simon's saying as though I may go in and out and possibly permanently out at some point, but you should still be able to hear me.
Yeah, the problem we've got with this game is that it won't let me window it. And, well, it will let me window it, but only at a ludicrously small size of window. Oh, so, yeah, so it's probably okay at the moment, but I'm fairly sure that the moment that I...
Off.
The moment that I press this button down here to launch the game on my screen, you are going to disappear, Mark.
And do you not think I'll reappear?
I just don't know. I don't want you to disappear.
It was nice to see you, everyone, if this is goodbye.
No, you'll certainly be still heard.
Well, yes, but people not being able to see me could really upset some.
Well, no, indeed.
Laurie, I mean, look at this face.
Laurie, thank you so much.
Oh, Laurie, fantastic. Thank you. Glad you're always happy when there's a new stream. I'm going to post no spoilers.
Now, the other thing I want to do is to be able to read the chat, because I have to full size the window, I won't be able to see the chat. I really do. I actually do need to get another monitor if this continues, don't I? I need to be a 2-monitor person.
Well, it has been suggested.
I don't know how to do this. Maybe if I go here and then I search for Cracking the Cryptic. Yes. And then now I better turn this down, otherwise we're going to get...
Well, it has been suggested. Nope.
Okay, and now okay, so now I can see the chat on my iPad at the same time. So where am I going to put this? I'll put it there. So I can see Long Way to Tipperary. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Long Way. Very good of you. You and Laurie, very, very faithful supporters. We're grateful.
Oh, goodness. And you've got rain as well, have you? We have had horrible rain today.
We've had a horrible rainy day here.
Right. Now, this is where I'm going to try that. Now,
Let's stop at 2 monitors, says Roger.
I'm predicting you've just disappeared. Have you disappeared?
I don't know, but Dallas says, don't worry, we'll pencil mark him in.
That's a good line. There's no kit. I'm watching the chat to see if you've disappeared. I don't think you have disappeared.
Amazing.
Did you just wave? Did you wave post me saying that you would disappear?
I did wave. Apparently I've survived. Still 100% Mark.
Absolutely extraordinary.
Extraordinary. How has Mark survived the attempt to kill him off?
I mean, that's like when I did that amazing thing in Chants of Sonar that Tallcat said I didn't do. I mean, that is just like that. I've achieved something there.
Do you know what you just said there? You said, when I did that thing. That's a confession.
Right. Now, okay, so I've had a lot of... It's taken me ages, actually, to even find this game, Dungeons and Diagrams, in this thing. Because when you play what's it called? Last Call BBS.
Yeah.
It's just like having a new computer. It doesn't sort of say, if you want to play Dungeons and Diagrams, do this. You have to sort of play around with it. But luckily, somebody sent us an email that explained to me how to do that. So I have got this here. And they said if I pressed F1, it would tell us the rules of the game. So I'm going to try that now. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay.
I can. Anyway.
Okay. So this tells us how to play this game. So it's like a logic puzzle. And it tells everybody in chat how to play it as well. I don't think it's soccer ban. I don't think it's pushing.
No, I know, but a bit like soccer.
Oh, okay. In this game...
Place walls,
right.
Spaces.
So has everybody read that? Oh, and by the way, if anybody could like the stream, that would be most kind.
Good request.
The number next to each row indicates how many walls it contains. Left click to place the walls. Okay, that seems fair enough. Okay?
Yes.
Happy?
Thrilled.
Every empty space in a map is part of either a treasure room or a hallway. Right click to mark empty spaces. Okay?
Yeah.
Treasure rooms are always 3x3 with a single entrance and a single chest. The chest can be in any of the spaces. Okay. Every monster is in a dead end. Every dead end contains a monster. Okay?
Yeah.
You're sounding very blasé about this.
Well, you're going to have to deal with it.
All empty spaces connect into a single contiguous shape. Diagonal spaces are never considered to be adjacent.
It's quite a lot of rules. Okay.
Well, there's still 2 more rules to come. We're on only
I know.
on 6 out of 8.
know.
Hallways are always 1 space wide. Outside of treasure rooms, there will never be a 2x2
I'm going to give
block.
chat an exemption on these rules. We normally say don't tell us how to play the game, but if you want to remind us of a rule that we can't remember, that's probably okay this time.
Hello, David. How nice to see you. Anti-Night I'm seeing as well. Sorry, I'm just looking at my chat.
There's lots of
Emily, hello.
Names.
Anyway, okay, so there's something about 2x2s outside treasure rooms, and place all the walls correctly to solve the puzzle and unlock more.
That's not even a rule. Excellent.
So there are only really 7 rules. Right, I think the only way...
The first rule is no one talks about Dungeons and Diagrams.
Okay. Right. So the things outside the grid are counting walls, are they?
Yes, although I don't remember that being... I think you can do the final column, can't you?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3,
And
4.
Yeah. Every monster is in a dead end.
But they have to connect out.
But they have to connect up, yeah.
So again, that's going to give...
Yeah, 4 again. And the same all over again.
Okay, so far so good.
You're doing very good right and left clicking. Have you not had any wine today?
I have had wine. I've only had 1 glass of wine. I have
top row is all done.
Oh, thank you. So that 7 is all done.
That 7's all done. Good one, yeah.
Oh, look, these it sort of is helpful. It sort of tells you when you've
when
done.
they shaded on
right, and that's a 3x3
room. 3x3, but it has 1 entrance somewhere.
Okay, but no. But if it goes up into the monster, isn't the monster a dead end?
Yeah, but it couldn't do that from the treasure room because then,
yeah. So this must be.
I agree. That must be a wall.
Yeah.
And that's the last wall in its column. And the first column you've walled up fully.
And no 2x2s, I was going to say, but
Well,
no, yeah, hang on, I can do that as well, and that, and that,
Yeah.
and that.
Bingo.
Okay. That. Oh, sorry, something's come up on the handy.
Have I got lost?
Oh, you might have done. I don't know. I think I can still see you on my iPad.
Okay.
I was it's just this.
It's looking all right. There's just a bit of extra information about the game.
Ah, you can see that too. Sort of a handmade thing has popped up.
Too. Yeah. I can even see your mouse on this game. This is great.
Oh, that's good.
Your cursor.
Okay, so. Right.
Everybody's confirming I'm still there. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Thank you for the concern. You could do the bottom row, I reckon.
Okay, and the monsters have to get out. And this one is done. So all of this is... Oh, I've just seen a message. Thank you very much, Remy. Dungeons and diagrams are fun, but please also play the other games in this game. They are also fun. I would love to.
That's quite vague.
If I knew how to load them.
If Simon can find them, there's a chance.
Okay, so this 6 is done as well, isn't it?
Nice, yeah. And the treasure chest
must
is in
be a
3x3 room. Yeah.
So this creature can't be in the treasure room, can it?
Correct.
So we must.
Oh, I don't know. Was that specified? I think it probably was.
I thought it said that creatures were in a dead end, not a treasure room.
Fair enough.
So that's what I was about to say is not true.
It's a good point, Eclectic Who's here. If Mark disappears, chat will go nuts telling you. We probably don't need to worry about monitoring it ourselves. Thank you.
Okay. So I don't see how the treasure room's entry and exit is in column 4. That's where it's going to extend.
Yes.
So I can't have a 3x3 that's in here. This can't be the 3x3.
Correct.
So it must be there.
Must be up there.
And now this is his exit, so it must do that. And that.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I got to agree with that.
And that, and that. And that,
and the next row.
and that, and that, and
yeah,
that,
yeah.
and this. Oh, is that wrong? No. Oh, no.
Not necessarily.
No. That could do that.
And that's finished the penultimate row.
Oh, thank you. Which is so it's dots there.
Yeah.
And the 5 is not done. This has got to come out there.
Yeah, that's right. And then you can block off the top 4 row, the kind of row 4. And that's finished the column.
And this needs another block.
2 blocks in the column. Yeah, there you go.
And that was called the Secret Tunnels. It's interesting, isn't it? Because, I mean, that wasn't that easy, and it was only the 2nd level out of a multitude.
It wasn't that difficult.
It wasn't
You could,
hard.
each step was deducible without having to look ahead.
Okay. No, so this thing has got its escape route, hasn't it? That must be true.
Yeah.
And that must be part of a treasure room, mustn't it?
Yes, it must. And then the one on the left of that must be a wall, mustn't it? Otherwise it would be in a 4 area.
Yes. So that's in.
And that 2 row is complete. Row 3.
Oh, so this is a dot thing. Yes, yeah. Okay. I mean, I can actually see this has to go. These have to be dotted now, because if we dotted these, we wouldn't be able to put five walls.
That's nice.
In. And the escape is determined. So
it's determined. Yeah.
So all of those must be done.
Very good.
Now we can do some dottage.
You've got column
this
2
2
finished.
is done, yeah. And that does that little fellow. He can go out that way.
By little fellow, you mean ugly machete-wielding skeleton.
That's the badger. All right, so is it true to say that this square has to be that? Because if it was a dot, it should be a monster.
Yeah, that is true. There's a negative constraint. Row 2's finished. There is a little pip you can put in.
And don't have a 2x2.
Yeah, there was a no 2x2s rule, and you
no
can use that again
2x2.
down there.
I really want this to be a dot.
Yeah, it's got to be, because otherwise you'd have dead ends.
Yeah.
No monsters.
And now, how many more? We need 2 more in this column, don't we?
And 2 more in the next, and 1 more in the final one. It's not simple to see how you finish this off, actually. No 2x2s in row 5, column 5. Yeah. And that's finished the row 5.
Oh, I see. So this can't be a dot. Sorry, a wall. Because if that's a wall, that's become an isolated...
A dead end, yeah.
And that's probably going to happen again, is it?
Row 5 is finished.
Oh, sorry.
And then you have to avoid 2x2s.
And then...
I think that gets it done. 1 in the anti-penultimate row. Excellent.
The graveyard of the Vernal King. Now I get to read chat for a moment. And have a sip of wine.
There's a negative constraint on monsters is a sentence that would only make sense on CTC. I think you're right, Acid Helm. Nowhere else has that sentence ever been used. Hectic Husey wants me to go for pre-anti-penultimate next.
Rafa says, I love the little animations of the something that's hidden by a heart on my iPad screen.
Of the game.
Of the game, oh. Okay. Snuggles play... Oh, no, sorry. Oh, gosh.
Snuggles does play.
Yeah. Row 6, column 7. Was that logic correct? Row 6, column... Yes, because if that... Yeah, this would have been... The cell row 6, column 8 would have been a dead end and should have had a monster. That was what we thought. Right, let's do the next one. Oh...
The Shifting Walls.
No
I nearly misread that title badly.
Okay. I can't imagine how. Now,
bottom row, top row, all the perimeter. Columns that say 2 are done.
Avoid
then you can
2x2.
avoid 2x2s.
No, it's everywhere, isn't it? It's very symmetrical.
Yeah, it's going to be very symmetrical until the middle section.
Okay, so...
Going to continue after that.
5 in this row, isn't that forced? I think it was. 5 in this row is forced. Now this 3 is forced.
You're not even going to find a treasure chest in this section.
No. So this is... Oh, we can't have an X-wing here in this 2x2. It can't be because
that would create a dead end of some sort. That's very clever. Okay.
So we've got to have.
And therefore,
so therefore it's this one.
The 3, the 3 has the pair.
And then okay, there we go.
So that was all about the negative constraint rule. Brilliant.
It was a bit Sudoku-y, wasn't it?
It was.
Very
odd.
It
was a little bit.
Okay. What are those? Are they jellies or something? Jellyfish?
Well, these are the fetid sewers, so they could be worse.
Oh, I see. Oh, 0.
And in the top row.
And therefore we can do that. And that. And now they've done this one. So that must
Thank
be
you, Rafa.
pending.
Chat claims, what are you drinking?
Oh.
Not sure how claims works there.
Uh,
I'm just drinking a branded fizzy drink.
I'm drinking. I can't even read that. What does it say? Chateau.
I can't read it.
No.
How much have you had of it?
No, very little.
I can't read the damn thing.
No. Barreiras or something? It's a Haute Medoc from Sainsbury's. I can tell you that.
Sainsbury's is one of the finest wine producing regions in Haute Medoc.
And yes, it's. I think I have. This has to connect out, doesn't it? So we can do that. This has to drop down here. That has to do that. This has to go across here. Now, 1, 2. Oh, so it's not. Yes, it's not. I was wondering why I couldn't do the symmetrical thing, but that does make sense.
The row that calls itself 4 is finishable.
The row that calls itself 4. Thank you. And we must connect top to bottom, I suppose.
I think so.
Okay, there's got to be a line joining the top row to the third row, and that must be in columns 4, 5, or 6. A dot, I mean. So I think we can do that. Oh, Red 23, Fredolf. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Fredolf. Very kind of you. We're having fun, I know that.
Okay.
It's Simon drinking from the right glasses.
That's the same logic there, so that's the same logic.
You can't fill row 2, column 4, because there'd be a dead end created beneath it.
Nice.
It's columns complete that you're in.
Okay, that's done that one, look.
Yeah.
And now we just
Now
mustn't
just
create...
avoiding the dead
don't create dead ends. Dead end.
That's it. Nice.
Very cute. The fetid sewers were very cute.
Surprisingly so.
Oh.
The Dais of the Sun God.
Right. We've got a chest again this time.
And yet, yeah, okay.
And I haven't seen anything I can do yet.
The one row is interesting because the chest must escape one side or the other, mustn't it? No, I'm not right.
Let me think.
It's tricky, this one.
Okay, so this little monk in row 8.
Shaolin 6.
Wait. Oh no, I'm wrong. Sorry? Shaolin 6?
No, I'm just giving him a name.
Oh.
Like a monk.
Okay, how about this logic then?
Yeah, it's interesting. Column 1, you've got to only put 2 blocks in, and yet there are 3 monks there that are all in dead ends of some sort, either vertical or horizontal. That's strange, somehow.
I was wondering whether that was possible.
Why do you think that is necessary?
No, I don't think it's necessary. I was hoping to get.
Okay.
I was hoping to get that
that
out
was
of it.
speculative.
Yeah.
I see.
I don't think it's but because if I could see if I did that, I had to do this.
Yes, I do see that.
Which felt quite powerful, and it sort of does a lot in the top row, but I don't think it breaks it. I've got one deduction. The treasure chest does not go to column 8. Because if we have something like that in column 8, we can't put six
Yes, you can't make 6. Okay, that's
so
good.
I can put that dot in.
Hooray!
Boom!
No, that is quite important, because surely that row that says 1,
Yes.
it's one block, must block off one side of the treasure room.
It must now, yes. I suppose that's true now that we couldn't put the treasure room here.
Now that we can't go to there. So that you're in is, exactly. And now column 1 gets done.
Yeah, okay. And now when I say this seems quite a sophisticated deduction for puzzle 4 or whatever it was, you'll go, no, this is very straightforward.
Well, this is what I think is a sophisticated deduction.
Okay, so no, we can join that up if that's the exit.
Alex is so good, he clarifies questions before they are asked. That's true, but chess 1242, you could have read the pinned comment as well. Right, row 5, column 4 cannot be a dot.
Row 5.
I'm wrong. I'm not necessarily right. It could be.
Okay.
Sorry.
That was very
very
forthright, I thought there. Okay, but we do know that the escape for the treasure room is in row 5.
It's in row 5. We do.
So it can't go up here.
It can't go that far. So it must go one down.
It must go down, and it must. No, we don't. Know. We don't know about that one.
Yes.
No, this could be the exit.
We don't, because that could be an escape.
Yeah.
However, do you remember trying to put a dot in row 2, column 6? I think you can. 7. I mean, I think you can now.
Because
otherwise, that pattern of blocks would break row 1. No, you can avoid that.
Avoid that.
Yeah, exactly. It's annoying. So those dead ends probably go up, don't they? That's weird. Yeah, row 1, column 7 cannot be a block, because row 1, column 8 would be a dead end.
Yeah, that's fair.
And the same with row 1, column 6 now, and row 1, column 8. Row 1, column 6 can't be a dot.
We can get this out. That's a dot. That's that.
Row 3, column 7 can't be a dot. It would be a dead end.
Okay, so this now is still... Well, I have a lot of difficulty believing. Well, yeah, this treasure room can't...
Mm-hmm.
It can't leave these to have to be like that. So doesn't that...
No, that's a good point.
Doesn't that and that have to now be part of the treasure room?
I think so.
And we know the treasure room doesn't go to this
column 8.
Column 8.
You can fill in with blocks anyway.
Yeah. So we know that. And if we... It must go here now. It must go there.
We know, yeah, the row that says 1 is finished and is the escape.
The row that says 1, that's finished, thank you. This is done.
Row 8, yeah, excellent.
This 4 is finished, that must be there, this is that, that's got to come out. Now we probably...
Now you have 2 blocks to place in the next wing.
Yeah, and we just have to not
and
make
you mustn't create a dead end somewhere.
Oh, there's a massive spider just ran across my floor.
Are you okay? I know you're a bit terrified of them.
No, that's... I don't actually have a problem with spiders. I was just surprised to see that one.
You hadn't summoned it. Oh, the column that says 3 needs 2 more blocks, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, that's going to help us.
It wasn't an X-wing at all. Disaster.
Okay, that was a good puzzle. Okay, let's do one more, and then we'll have a break while I have some wine.
Shannon Khan is enjoying this whilst walking his pooch in the rain. That's very unusual. Good one.
Okay, look, this 1 in column 2. That means that the skeleton is going up or down, so that must be forced.
Nice.
I think.
Yeah, that's clever.
And I suppose then the rest of the column must be all that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, the treasure room doesn't come to row 4, because even if it exited in row 4, there would, once we take into account this golem on the row 4 column 7, you couldn't get 6 blocks in.
That golem has the crown. Sir Golem to you.
Sir Golem, yes, okay, so I think that's forced. So if that... No, that could still work, bother. Yes, okay, so now the treasure room is complete. It's going to complete. Well, what I'm saying is those have to definitely be
Fair
blocks
enough.
now.
And then those ghouls have to get out.
Yeah.
6 in the final column is done.
Okay. Now, what does that mean? Yeah, this is the same again with the king golem. The king golem can only have a block on one side, so that's
Apparently
a block.
it's a Lich king.
A Lich? Oh, the coronation of the Lich. Is that why? It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even see there's another treasure room down here.
You didn't spot the second treasure chest?
No, well, I think I did at the
Don't
start.
let me
but
bring you on a quest.
But I haven't thought hard about it. Yes, okay, so it can't go up to row 5 for the same reasons that we talked about before.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, it's almost certain that this is forced.
Yeah, no, row
I mean,
8,
it
column
is.
6.
It is. It can't go. It can't go over to the other side. Yeah, so those two are forced. And we pen it in. If that was true, it's not.
That's
not.
3.
It's also.
Yeah,
but it would also connect the treasure room to it could never connect orthogonally up. Okay, so these two are forced. The 4 is done.
And the next row is all done.
That gets out. That
finishes.
does that. That gets out. That can't be an isolated thing. These two get in. That's done this. That's done that.
4 columns finished.
There we go. Very nice too. And that I said I could have some wine now.
And now the boss level game of this.
I'm reading the chat. Someone else also missed the second chest.
Lich means corpse, in fact, Joel, not death, but I might be wrong. In D&D, a Lich is generally a powerful undead magic guy.
Yeah, long way.
Bermuda, Anna.
Bermuda.
I hope it hasn't been raining there today.
Yeah, I'm sure it's lovely there. This is a Zachtronics game. Yes, I've heard of Zachtronics, I think, vaguely. Oh, Simon Hudd. I'll repeat my Sainsbury Brothers and Rudd gag as Simon is looking.
Sainsbury. He's mixing Sainsbury and
very
Berry
clever,
Brothers.
yes. So I've got friends who have accounts with Berry Brothers. Actually, you're probably one of them, Mark. I mean,
I'm not. No.
What platform is this game on? Oh, well, it's on a PC, but it sort of transforms your computer to look like this.
If me and Simon got married, I could take your name and be Mark Anthony. Well, that didn't work out well for Mark Anthony, so I'm not sure. And there's a more modern Mark Anthony who I'm not trying to emulate either.
Maria missed the start. Look, I'll press. These are the rules. You've got to. The numbers outside the grid tell you the number of wall sections in the rows and columns. Like
Look,
that.
Alex has created a single paragraph explanation of the rules
wow.
for everyone. That's brilliant, Alex.
And then you
Thank
can dot the empty bits. Treasures in a 3x3 box with a single entrance and a single chest. And then every monster is a dead end. Every dead end is a monster. Everything's contiguous. And no 2x2s except in the treasure room. There we go. And that gets you to be able to do it. Simon Hudd bets you dance like a modern man, Mark Anthony. Well, you were an expert at that arcade game, weren't you? Dance Dance Revolution.
That, by the way, in case anybody's concerned, is an odd fiction that Simon likes to perpetuate. I had never heard of Dance Dance Revolution when he first said I was promising to do it if we got 1 million subscribers to the book.
Is that what we had to get? 1 million?
It was some, I don't know, it was either $1 million or 1 million subscribers. It was something that I knew I would be prepared to learn the game if I had to for that.
You'd be prepared to become an expert. You'd buy your own machine and practice religiously. Right, come on, let's go. Oh, there's a whole row of nicenesses. This is a big dude, isn't it? Row.
Yes, that is a demon Marquis of Lust, obviously. In column 1, that cat at the bottom needs 1 barrier, doesn't it?
So I think we can do that, is what you're telling me, and that.
Yeah, well, I wasn't, but well done.
Yeah.
Now that treasure chest.
The treasure chest must go to the top somewhere, because it can't take too much. Well, no, actually, I'm wrong, because I was thinking but it could do that, couldn't it?
Yeah, that
its
could
exit
be
below. So need to be a bit careful.
Surely the 3x3 has to go away from the block diagonally beside it, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. No, I'm talking absolute bobbins.
Okay. So.
Oh, the cat in the top row needs at least 1 block.
Oh, that's actually no. That could be treasure room. Be careful, Simon. I mean, it is going to be treasure room, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh no, it can't be.
Because of the 5.
The 5 would break.
So it's not treasure room, so you can put the block in to avoid the 2x2.
Yeah, that feels very surprising.
Now the treasure room must go 2 to the right from where that chest is, surely.
I can't deny it. Now.
Right, in column 3.
Yeah.
One of those ones must surely be around the treasure chest.
Don't see why. You might be right, but I think if the treasure chest goes up, that.
No, it could have that could be its only escape. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm not right. got stickier.
This, I mean, the treasure room's only got 2 orientate. Oh, there you go. It can't be that one. Oh, well.
Yeah, no, it can't.
It really
because
can't,
you'd have
because
to
the
have
one
2
would break.
blocks above it. Yeah. It can't be that. I agree.
So it is. Oh, hang on, mouse jump.
Well, and
but
for row 4, which says 6.
Yeah. So now there's got to be an exit from here. This column is done.
Surely we've found the exit. It's in row 1, column 2, isn't it?
Yes, we have actually. Hold on.
Column 3 and column 3 is done.
And that row, and that row, and that column, and that 2 by 2, and the 6 is nearly done. Oh, I'm getting attacked by a mosquito now. Go away.
Well, if you'd allowed the spider to do its job.
I did not affect the spider. I just noted its existence.
Column 8 is finished.
This column is done as well.
The final column is done.
Oh, go away.
I won't. I'm staying.
Okay, this
row penultimate is done. Yeah. And row anti-penultimate.
There we go.
Bingo. Oh, they're flying off. The Marquis of Lust and its hench cats.
Hench creatures. Oh, okay, so we get a whole row more.
Probably streaming from Louisiana or something.
Oh,
and the Amazon rainforest. Oh, because of the spider and the mosquito. A very malarious area you're in. Oh my goodness. Are we going to have to do 64 of these puzzles?
How long have we had so far? 40. Oh, we've got to hurry up. We've got to hurry up.
Yeah.
Come on.
We better get really good at them in a hurry.
Oh, look, we can do
top rows done
here.
All the perimeters.
Can't have a 2 by 2.
You're allowed a 2 by 2.
No, not in the treasure.
Not away from the treasure chest. That's true. Column 2 is finished.
It is.
No. They're definitely blocks instead of dots.
No, well, it's not finished then. Is it?
Well, it's not finished if you put the wrong things in. I'm saying... Oh, no, I've miscounted. All right, I'm going to back down. I'm going to back down, apologising shamefully.
No, don't worry. Tall
Cat
will say it was my error. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Go.
I'm being attacked.
I won't go away.
Now, what next? We're going to have to work out how this thing moves, aren't we? So if the treasure thing comes to this column, oh, it could still do that if there was an exit in this column. Oh, it can't come down. Can it?
No,
no,
not
with this dot.
The
Not with this dot. So it does go up.
Yeah.
And now, oh no.
It can't go left.
Oh, this one thing's done. This one thing's done.
Sorry, what I mean is it can't go right.
So now, this can't be
You've just found the exit, yeah.
So that's probably going to help.
Column 7 is done. Row 7 is done. I'm counting correctly this time.
Yeah.
I mean, Tallcat knows I didn't get it wrong last time, but you don't.
Okay, that's forced. This is done, isn't it? And this 6 is probably
and that's
done.
Now finished.
Oh, and it just finishes itself. Okay, the Promenade. Okay. Oh. I heard a funny... Right, oh, what's going on down there? Well, that's sort of done. We can just do that.
Nice. And they all have to get out. Yeah, very good.
And
treasure chest needs columns 7, yeah. 5 blocks in the final row say the treasure doesn't extend there. Final column, sorry.
Yeah. But we don't know if that's the exit yet, do we? I don't think.
No.
But this we've got 4 there, so that can't be an exit. Wouldn't connect. Yeah. We've got 4 thingies in this row, so the exit is in the top. Is in the top somewhere.
Yeah, you can do the 2 in column 2 now. And you can't have a row 1, column 1 be empty because there'd be a monster. You can fill in, no you can't, I can't count, but you know what you're doing, so that's good.
Now. Okay, so this can't be, that's got to be a dot. Otherwise this would be a naughty.
Well, unless they were both blocks.
No, there's only one more. There's only one more block to come.
I see.
There has to be an exit here. So
so the final one's a block, and that's finished the final column. That needs to be.
Now that can't. That must be there. Otherwise, the thing now doesn't connect up. And we can't isolate this, so we've got to do that. And now these 3 are in, and now that comes out, and now that's done. And we need one more here. We can't isolate, so it's got to be that.
Yeah, to get out. Yeah.
And then that's that.
That's it.
Okay, good. The Bloodsoaked Den.
Very angry ruler of it.
Okay. They're still not going probably at the right pace. Oh, there's a Minotaur. There we go. We can do that. Oh, so the exit of the 3x3 is in the bottom row. Unless I've gone crazy. I think that's true, isn't it? So that must be...
Zorek said, are they mute or my TV broke? And sadly it seems this TV's the problem.
Oh no, it's not me. It's not the stream.
It's not you, it's not us.
Okay.
Everybody else is happy.
Makes such a surprise. Now look, if this wasn't in the corner, wouldn't it have 2 exits?
It wasn't in the corner.
Yeah, if it was that, it would have 2 exits, and that's wrong.
Thank you, David.
David,
I'm
thank
not
you
sure
so
it really
much.
brings sunshine, light, and joy to tons of people, but
I think it's got.
If they get something out of it, that's good.
I think.
Yes, you had found the exit. That was very good.
And okay, so what we've got? I didn't see. As usual, we've got a second chest to consider. We've got to get
Let's
up.
Just
top
come
to
up
bottom.
on him.
We've got to do that. We mustn't create naughtinesses, must we? In this.
Well, that dot you just put in mustn't be a naughty dead end. Row 5, column 4 mustn't be a dead end.
Row 5, column 4 must not be a dead end, so we can do that.
Yeah. And then row 4, column 6 mustn't be a dead end, if that's right.
That is true. I was just slightly worried.
Yeah,
about
no,
the
it can't be
3x3,
in the
it
treasure room, that 2x2.
Yeah. Same is probably true of this square, isn't
yeah,
it? So that forces this.
And that's finished the final column.
And that, well, okay.
Do the bottom of the final column and then avoid a 2x2 there.
And that finishes.
Fill in that row.
Nice, and that's all fine. Don't create a naughty thing. Sort of almost. I mean, the gap that gets this one out has to be in this column. I can see.
To be in column 5. Yeah, that's right. You can finish row 3 and then avoid the dead ends, and you're there.
The false maze of the Minotaur. Why was it called the false maze? I don't know.
I don't know. There was one earlier called the shifting walls, and I was pleased to see the walls didn't actually shift while we were playing.
Let me
It's a
just
false
let me
maze.
just check
Ariadne
my
is missing.
just checking my chat is up to date, and I get to have a sip of wine.
Tunarian says, or perhaps I've watched so much of Simon and Mark, my brain's now capable of putting their voices in when I see their lips moving. Well, if everybody's doing that, then maybe it is a problem our end.
Oh, it's another of this Lich thing. The Phylactery, that's a good word.
But I'm not sure what it means. I know what a prophylactic is.
Okay. I mean, there's no way that this treasure chest gets across to this column. So I think we can do that, which is the most meaningless deduction. Although, no, okay. And now it can't come to this column either, can it? Because it would have, even if it had an exit, it would have too much. So it is in these three columns.
Very good.
And now, well, now it's. No, I'm wrong.
Sephahash, it is true that they share a root. I think to be amazed is to be kind of lost in a maze of amazement.
Okay, the same is true here. This cannot be part of the 3x3, which is really surprising. So the 3x3.
Mort Destro has explained to us that a phylactery is what binds a lich to the material plane.
Ah, of course.
So it's near the aileron, is it?
So it's there.
Wow, have you found the 3x3 room?
I believe so. I believe
Clever.
so.
Well,
I'm not. Well, I think I did it logically. If chat now explodes. Oh, sorry, Sephahash. I didn't see your. Yeah, I didn't see your
phylactery is a
donation.
lich's horcrux. Now I know people are messing with us, finally. Because I wasn't sure with Mort Destro's first thing.
Right, now. Okay.
Yes, that guy 12. Simon has mentioned he hasn't ever done any sort of computer programming. I can confirm I've done less than Simon. Because he's not quite telling the truth.
Now you've distracted me. Now, okay.
I'm sorry, I should focus on the puzzle, really, not the chat. Otherwise, the Lich King will get me.
Okay, I'm going to claim that has to be a dot. I think that's right. Because if that's
then
there,
if that's right,
we get that.
Yeah,
which can't
then
be
you
true.
can finish row 2 with your dot.
Yeah.
And row, you can even put in one more block. And row 1, column 1 can't be a dead end. Nor row 1, column 2. And that chappy has to be in a dead end.
Yeah, that's true, but that's
I'm
okay.
pretty sure
Yeah.
that the corner is not a block, but we will see. Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay, that can't
Build
get
in
out there.
column 7 with its blocks.
And oh, this is all done. Look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Column 2 and 1 are both fully blocked now.
And there's the exit from the naughty thingy. So we can do that, that. Oh no, I must have made an error. Bobbins. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Very good. Now, hang on. I have finished my wine, so it seems fair that I can just pour myself a little more at this juncture.
Just a little more.
Right. And now we can... Oh, another... Right, that must be a thingy. The technical term for a treasure room.
That is clearly a thingy, and you are clearly the anointed one.
Now.
Column 1 you can fill in.
Good. Very good. Okay. That's quite exciting. I don't know if this is right, but can I just run something by you? I think if the treasure room looked like that, the world is broken, isn't it?
In where? What area? Probably, but
Well,
because there just aren't enough blocks to cover it in columns 1, 2, 3.
Well, then we'd have to do that, because this is the exit, in effect, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I see, because of the exit there. Yes, that's fair enough.
So I think that we can therefore this is not the 3x3.
Wow.
Now, does that help us?
And yet you've only got one block to put in column 2.
Well, right, and it can't come across to column 5. There is no way.
True. So it must be in columns 2, 3, and 4.
Yes.
Hasn't it got to be?
Yes. So all of this is forced.
So the exit is just beside that ghost.
So I think all of that is forced.
Yes.
And that is forced.
Agreed.
And this is forced. And that's forced. And this is forced. And that's forced.
Nice.
And this is forced. And that's forced. And that's going to be very helpful. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom.
You're supplying your own hex sales music.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay.
Row 7 is finished.
Thank you very much.
And that's the exit for the monk and the bottom row left.
Okay, and this is done. And now that's done. And it should ting ting.
There we go.
The Trials of the Anointed One. Okay, now we can do this. Oh, well, the exit again. The exit has to be in column 5.
Yeah.
So however we draw this in, well, it can't be a wall there, can it?
No.
So those 3 must be in, and it can't be a wall there, so those 3 must be in. There we go.
Nice. Top row's done. And that is the escape for at least. Why do they look like cats to me? I'm sure they're bats or something.
Yeah, I don't know what they are. They're not very pleasant.
Row 3, you can put another block in.
Was that where you meant?
No,
no, but I did it a different way. Okay, 5 here. This is done. Oh no, it's not done. That's total and utter nonsense, Simon. I really want to read the chat. Oh, they're talking about whether they're gargoyles or demons.
Gargoyles or demons, yeah.
Right, come on.
Cats with horns. I'm with you, Rafa Lopez. Cats with horns.
Okay, we can't isolate that, so that's forced.
That's good. And you can't isolate that dot you've just put in the bottom row. Yeah. Now you've isolated the demon count of Gluttony.
Okay, that's all good, isn't it? So now we can. No, we can't.
You can finish the bottom row with blocks. And that is the escape route for the cat on the bottom.
Cat on a hot tin roof.
Thank you, Tennessee.
Boom. All right, that was fine. That was fine.
Fly.
All right, so another one of these. Now, okay, I'm going to do that.
You love working on the treasure chest dimensions. It's good. It can't go into column 1, the room, because of the 6.
That is true. And it can't go here because it would have 2 exits.
Correct.
So it goes there. But now this is in. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm talking
Yeah, that's
nonsense.
And its escape is not through the top of column 1 anywhere. Top 2 cells of column 1 must be blocks.
Okay, yeah.
So
But it also can't escape into this, can it? Because wouldn't that...
Correct, because that's a beastie.
It just sort of wouldn't work.
Well, unless their escape...
It wouldn't work, because it would have a...
No, because you wouldn't get connected up with the rest of the grid.
So... Okay. But if this was now a block, this would be a dot, and that couldn't be true.
That's clever, yeah. Okay. Nice.
Now this is done. That's got to come out. Now this is done. Oh, it can't go there, because then this is all done like that, and it would never get out.
Okay. So that's finished that row.
Now, right, there's got to be a gap in the final 2 columns to get this out, and there's got to be a gap in these 3 to get this out. So the other things are those.
Okay. That's nice. That's finished the column with the Demon King of Gluttony in it, or whoever that is.
Oh, good. There we go. You can do that. Now this can't be the exit. Oh, it's a clever idea, this, isn't it? It is clever.
Yeah, it is good. That.
This is done. That's done.
Row 7 is finished.
Even row 8.
I know you can't identify rows by number, but I can't use the actual given clue because that's just going to get so confusing.
Okay, this is done.
You've done the 1 in the column that says 1 at the top.
I think it's finished. There we go.
Yay!
The winding warren. That was a winding warren. Look, we could possibly get 2 whole rows of diagrams finished here.
I'm backing us.
You think we'll get...
I think we'll do it. I think we'll do it. We've got 57 minutes to do the last game.
Does everybody like the stream who does indeed like it? I wouldn't ask you to... No, if you don't like it, then don't. But if you do, then that would be kind.
But if you don't like it, it's still a bit much to unlike it.
Okay, so this row...
There are 4 rooms
exits.
in this one.
So this is done. This is done. And probably other things as well are done. Oh, this is done. This column is done.
You've got to put a pair of verticals in. You'll figure it out before I can explain it, but both chests at the bottom are in the corners. The rooms.
Yes, I agree.
Must go to the corners. Otherwise, the columns that say 2 in would be fake.
Now, only 1 exit from this top to the bottom, though. And this chest has its exit in column 3, doesn't it? So it can't go in there because that would break the world.
That's probably fair.
So it does that. Now, okay, so it's not there because something is a dot in column 4 or 5.
So those are blocks.
So it's that, and now it's that.
And you found the escape, yeah. Finish the 6, and that finishes the 7.
Okay, good.
You finished the 1 row. We know where the entrance is for this place. Yeah, well done.
The gleaming sky
vault's
vaults
complete.
Okay, and get another row
2
of
whole
puzzles.
rows. We've got enough black pieces to play now.
Every time I look at chat, I see Alex's message about the
rules.
Yes,
He's such a useful reminder. It's very good. Dislikes are still good for the engagement algorithm, so you win either way. Yeah, it just doesn't feel that way, Alan. I know, I take your point.
Oh, now what's... Okay, we can fill in the bottom row. Put some dots
I
in.
hadn't worked that out.
And now we can fill in...
On 5 must be a gap between rooms. So the treasure chest on the right must extend to the right.
Is that the
dot? And another one.
Okay, thank you.
I think I'm right, because I don't think column 5 can have that treasure chest.
Yeah, because even if there was an exit because of the robot. Yeah,
but that's quite interesting, because column 8 now has 3 dots in the room and 5 blocks below. Well, not necessarily all the way, but yeah, you've done the ones that are allowed, I think, there. Nice.
That can't be a nice solution.
Those dots you've just put in have to get out, because they can't be dead ends in row 6. They have to get out. Yeah, so you can finish the 6 now.
The same must be
the
true
column that
again.
says 6 is finished.
Oh, careful, Simon. That's not right. The column that says 6 is finished. Thank you. Ah, okay. It's difficult for me to believe that this is all dots.
The 2 column is done, actually. You can put a block in it.
Well, that's quite helpful.
Then it has to have blocks around it, so they're not dead ends. Yeah.
So here's the exit for this one as well. So we can put those
Yeah,
in.
it's got to be on the left, hasn't it? Yeah.
And
So you're finished with this puzzle. You can finish column 1 and row 4. Bingo.
The corridor of vice, spelt incorrectly.
Alex is from the future. Alex says, YouTube have given me a display which shows me the next hour of every viewer's life for modding efficiency. Some of you have very strange personal lives.
Oh, look, this has done loads of stuff. These skeletons have all been sort of sorted out. That's forced, that's forced. Okay, that felt relatively...
Wow, I'm looking at the puzzle for the first time and you've finished half of it. That's fabulous.
Yeah, well, I didn't have to do anything. Now, so this is the exit. Oh, hang on, I don't like that.
Yes, it includes the exit.
So this can't sit in the middle of the column then. So this has to sit at the top with that beneath it.
Nice. So you can block in
and now this
row 4, column 8 as well.
All of that's forced. That's forced.
Yeah.
Sorry, row 4, column... Oh, okay.
You've done it, you've done it.
Yeah. This is all forced. Avoid a 2x2. Now, okay, so...
Column 2 must be in the treasure room.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, you've finished row 3. You can put dots in, and that one of those dots must be the exit, I think.
Yeah, so we've got to go up now, don't we?
Yeah.
And now if we go there... Oh, actually...
Column 2, you can fill in the last block, and column 3.
Okay. And we need one more. One
more in each row, but 2 in column 1. Interesting.
Yeah, it must.
So those 2 are in the room.
It's got to be like that, hasn't it? I
think. Oh, you're quite right, and I got it quite wrong. Well done. I'm glad what I said was incomprehensible, because I had it entirely wrong in my mind.
Right. Another. Oh, look! Thank you so much.
Oh, Shannon, you managed to get it done, and that is a massive contribution. Thank you very much. I hope you've got out of the rain with your dog by now.
That's so kind of you. Thank you.
And Shahinol, I hope I'm probably pronouncing your name appallingly, and I apologise for that.
And I see also Sudoku Dragon has a life that is a Shakespearean comedy.
Well, which is exciting. I wonder which comedy. I hope it's not the comedy of errors. In which I once played Antipholus of Syracuse. Yes, very well done, Shahinol. That is fantastic. You're a star.
You certainly are. Where can you play the game yourselves? You have to load a game or download a game called Last Call BBS, and then
apparently you have to root around it.
Yeah, it's quite complicated. You have to click on that Drive Zero thing, and then there's like a menu, and then I think I downloaded something in that there called Last Call BBS, and then I got an option to find a game called Dungeons and Dragons, and then I had to, or Dungeons and Diagrams, then I had to download that. Yeah, it was very, very complicated, like weirdly complicated. Now, okay, that's got to be a thingy. So that's the exit then, isn't it? So it can't come there.
Row 1 you can complete with blocks.
Row 1 I can complete with blocks.
Which gives the goat an escape.
Okay, good. Then this can't be the escape, so it's got to do that. And sorry, I gave the goat an escape. Thank you. Right, and this is done apparently. So that's got
column
to be
3, and that's the escape for the bottom goat. Yeah. Column 2. Yeah.
Avoid a 2 by 2.
4.
Boom. Okay. And now. No, this is done at the bottom. I didn't see that. It's probably going to be about not creating
naughty, dead ends.
Naughty thingies anymore.
Block in there for the count and the row.
Oh, thank you. Now. Well, that's definitely not. So that's that.
Then
now
you've
it's
got
the same as true
that's got to be a
again.
dot. And then you can finish each row one by one.
Boom, boom.
And then that column's done. Hooray!
The Tainted Glade.
I like that you only ever look at the title when you finish the puzzle. It's
Yes.
been there the whole time.
Okay, let's carry on. The Demon Duke of Avaris.
Oh, okay, you fixed that.
There's no chests in this one. Okay, there's a 1 here though.
Yes.
So those have both got to be like that.
And the rest of that 1 column's dots. And that's the escape for 2 bats at the top. Bats or cats.
And this is done.
Yeah, nice. Well spotted.
This is done.
Row 2's done.
And
Now row 3's done. You can put in blocks everywhere. That's provided 2 more dead ends for cats or bats. 10 pros and Thimble. I don't think anything else is going to happen. I think it's just going to be other versions of 8x8 puzzles of this guide. It feels like we're in a bit of a time loop.
no, don't say that. It's going to be fascinating.
Well, I'm not saying it's not, but I'm not envisaging that it's suddenly going to be a totally different type of puzzle. You can finish the 6 columns with blue. No, you can't. I can't count. Ignore me. Ignore me.
I don't think this is possible. I don't think this could get out. Given how many.
Nice. Yeah, good count. Yeah, I like that. So it must get out to the north. Goat King. Demon Duke of Avaris, as I know him.
Now.
Right. You can't put a block in row 8, column 7. Yeah, because then those 2 things would escape to the north and kill row 7.
There's no treasure chest to worry about here, is there? So we can just
Correct.
carry on.
Just avoid 2x2s wherever you find them.
Yeah. this is done. Look, we can do that. We can do that. We can do that. Do that. We need 6 here, so.
You can finish the 3 row, the top 3 row.
Is it just done? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the 2 rows finished already.
That's me trying to do something complicated, and it was literally just counting. Oh dear, dear, dear. Right. Okay. Ah, look. Boom. That's generous. That's generous.
Column 3 is finished.
Oh, well, look, again, there's only one thingy here, so I think that's got to be in.
Also, column 3 contains the escape route for the treasure chest room.
Oh, see, so column 3's finished. Yeah. Sorry, yes, okay. So now it can't come here, can it? Correct. So it's got to do those ones. If it takes these ones...
Do you know it goes down to the bottom?
Did I assume that? Maybe I did.
I think you're right, but I don't know how you knew it.
No, I might have just guessed. Or not seen that it was possible that it did other things. No,
I think it's right because of the row that says 5 in.
Yeah, because I mean, how could it sit in the middle of the grid? Is I suppose my question. It would have two exits.
It would break the 5 rows. So you are right that it goes down to the bottom. It's just your brain sees things faster than your mind can work them out, or the other way around. Or maybe your soul did it.
Right, so all of this is totally forced, I'm going to claim.
Yeah, and a couple of blocks above.
A couple of blocks.
Because you've already got the exit.
Thank you.
And now dead end must be avoided on the left.
Okay. Now avoid a 2 by 2, I suppose. Avoid a 2 by 2, I suppose.
Yeah, good point. The blocks all have to connect up, don't they? So
that has to be like that. Otherwise, there would be
a block that needs to connect in row 3.
In row 3, that's certainly a thingy, and the blocks need to connect up.
Am I wrong about that? Maybe they don't.
I'm not sure I understand.
Blocks?
What do you?
I was just thinking I remembered a rule from earlier, but I don't think I do.
I mean, that's got to do that, otherwise there would be a problem with the world.
You finished row 3 and 4.
And that's finished. And that's finished, which does this, that. There we go. The altar of unknown sacrifice. I almost think that this line, this 3rd row, has been easier than some of the other rows.
Maybe you're just getting better.
No, that's not it. Oh, can you put these in the same room?
Ooh, I doubt it, given the 5. But
should we check the rules, or let me just check the rules?
Well, you can't this time because of the 5.
Oh, okay. Single entrance and single chest. Okay. So no, we can't. So this is doing that. And that can't be the exit, so it's doing that.
The exit can't be between the treasure rooms because it has to get out into the rest of the map.
Yeah, that's true. So it's doing that, isn't it?
You can complete row 3 and 2 with blocks.
Yeah. So that's all forced. It's the same point again, isn't it? We can't do that either for the same reason.
Correct. Well, you can complete row 2 and 3 with blocks.
Oh, I never want to do that. That's to do with a ludicrous counting.
Boring nonsense.
Counting nonsense.
Counting in a counting game.
That's forced. Look, that's probably forced as well. Then.
Yes, it is. It is, and that's the row in between them, the column in between them.
Is that also forced? Oh,
yeah.
Goodness. Wow, that's
just by counting again.
This is more
a strangely neglected skill.
Yeah, it's almost like Sudoku has come.
And both of the 6 rows, the bottom 6 row can be done by counting it.
Okay, there's no denying it.
And the 5 column, not by counting it, but the 1 column is done. Yeah, well done.
The old Salzburg gold vaults. Wow. Right, let's do another one.
Osman, thank you for staying up to come and catch our streams to tell us you love our videos. That's very kind of you.
We've got to... now, these can't be in the same thingy, can they?
No.
So we've got to do that.
We've got 4 rooms.
That's got to be in all a thingy.
You might want to let us all in on your thoughts by replacing thingy with an actual noun.
Well, is it true to say again that if this was a connector between this...
Then both rooms would end.
Wouldn't they? So that's got to be, and that's therefore done that. That's now the
so now you've
exit
found the exit of that room.
of the bottom one, which now
Magically.
must look like that, like that, like that. Oh, hang on, I've made a mistake. I've done something wrong. What did I do wrong there?
Well, maybe we were wrong, but I don't see how. If the connection between those 2 treasure rooms was that cell...
Let's just check our logic. Oh, I mean, it's all going wrong, but that is... Oh, no, it could go out that way, could it?
Oh, I see. Oh, gosh. Yeah, okay. Right, that's clever. I hadn't considered that. Okay, so we were presumptuous again.
Okay, so these 2 are in. But we can't now say that. That's not necessarily true. But hang on. Okay.
Dais says, yo, you 2 are dope as hell. True dogs.
I've never been
Thank
called.
you for the compliment,
I've never
Joe.
been called a dog before.
But not even a true one.
No.
Especially not a true one. I've never been called dope until now. I've been called a dope. That's slightly different.
Yeah, there's something troubling me about this.
Well, if you're right with those 2 dots, or are you considering those?
Well, what I'm considering now is that when I make a 3x3 here,
Yeah, you must be right with those 2 dots.
This one is going to have to be on one side of that, isn't it?
Let's make it easy on yourself and do row 5.
Row 5, yeah, okay.
Now you've got a treasure room down there, yeah. And there must be an
exit here. So this can't come across to this
so,
row.
Yeah,
now, so
that must go
false.
into column 1, exactly.
How does that look?
Why is one of those that you've just put in must be the exit, mustn't they?
Yeah. That's probably not impossible though.
No, that's fine. It won't be in.
Oh, something's got to be here, so this can't. This must be dotted. No, hang on, is that wrong? No, that must be right.
I'm not seeing why you think that.
Well, it's because there has to be something in here.
Because they have to connect up. Yeah, that's fine.
This is broken. This is broken.
No, it's not.
It is broken. This 5 is impossible. This 5 in row 4 is It's broken. I don't know why. I don't know what I did wrong there.
Okay, well then...
It's impossible. It's already broken. It's broken. It's totally broken.
Well, okay. I don't know how that can have happened.
No, I don't know how it's happened, but it has happened.
It's an Elusory Horde. That's the problem. Are you sure that treasure chests can't be in the same room as each other?
Yes, I am sure, because I double-checked that.
Fair enough. But then the one on the right has to have 2 dots on its left. It's got to.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
I'm going to
those 5 blocks have to be correct.
I'm going to
Group
delete
of 5 blocks.
Yeah. So that's true. That must be that. That finishes this column. So all of this is forced.
That room at the bottom left must be complete.
The room in the bottom left must be complete. Yeah, I agree. But it's this top bit that's broken. Because this 5 is broken. I don't see how to do it.
Row 3, column 2 must be in the thing. Well, there must be a way. So 1, 2, 3. Since
It's just got
it
to
can't be.
Here. Well, clearly it doesn't go there, does it? Because the 5 absolutely breaks the world. Yeah?
Yes.
So that has to be that.
No, well,
yes,
does it?
And that has to be the exit. And now it. Oh no, maybe now
No,
it's not
no,
broken. Maybe now it's not broken.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay,
it's not
so-
now.
No, it is because we're still
But
broken.
you still need 3 more. This is very puzzling.
Oh, this is outrageous. I know what this is. This is outrageous. This is
The
outrageous.
treasure room comes down to row 4, does it?
No, it's outrageous. We've got it all wrong.
Wow. Well, I look forward to the resolution.
This has got eyes in it. It's not
Sorry?
treasure. It's not it's not a treasure.
It's not treasure. It looks different.
It's got eyes.
That is the Elusory Horde.
It's quite funny.
That is quite funny, but it's awfully cruel. Okay, we were done up like a pair of kippers there, frankly.
Right.
So the treasure chest in the top left, you can put a couple of things. Yeah, exactly. Wow, that's so evil.
That's quite.
I mean, that's a big step change in evilness, frankly.
I admire it. It's all.
Apparently,
You know what?
it's a mimic. That's what it is.
What's that mean?
This must be a D&D lore item.
Oh, I see. I was going to say
we're suffering from not knowing.
it's
Dungeons
almost
and
like
Dragons,
the first few levels
thank you,
of this
Utsav.
thingy. Oh, thank you very much, Utsav. That's it's got the eyes.
It took me a long time to know what you meant about eyes. But...
Oh my goodness!
It's Jerks have done
again.
You are such a star. Love this theme in particular. It is fun, I have to admit.
You are
nice
just
puzzles.
an absolute legend, my friend. Thank you so much. Good grief.
Thank you so much.
Good grief.
Overwhelming. It really is.
I'm totally blown away by that. I think that's forced because if it went up there wouldn't be enough thingies in that row.
Even despite the mimic.
Now.
Wow, I mean I'm just confused. Right, I don't think the top treasure room can go into the 6 column. Because
Okay.
wouldn't there be... Oh, no, it could escape there. No, it's got to escape in the 1 column, hasn't it? The treasure room? Because...
Don't think
No.
so. Not if it is the
not
top.
necessarily.
I was thinking
dear.
about the top right treasure room. I was going to claim, perhaps erroneously, that if it's sort of occupied a central portion like this,
Mm-hmm. Then the mimic could be in a dead end either way.
Well, then the one in this column has to be on either the top or the bottom. So the exit would be in column 6.
That's a fair point.
Sorry,
if
Rafa,
it
thank you
wasn't-
very much.
Yeah, the only way to avoid that one being an exit is if the treasure room goes up to the top row.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. If it was in the middle of the grid. I'm not actually sure that matters.
Thank you, Rafa. And the explanation about mimic being a transmorphic creature that shapes into a chest to lure prey and adventurers such as yourselves. I enjoyed being called dope and dorks earlier, but adventurers is good too. Thank you, Rafa. Yes, thank you to both Shahinul and Jerks Habdon for your incredible generosity. Jerks Habdon's been running a D&D game for the last 5 years and should include one of these puzzles for his players to scratch their heads over.
Oh, wow.
You should. They're good, especially when they have mimics.
Okay, I'm a bit stuck now.
I mean, I'm certain that the 2 column is not going to be a wall of the treasure room on the top right.
A wall of the treasure room.
Because the only way it could be a wall is with a gate in it. And then the 1 would be blown, I think. I'm not sure.
I mean, this treasure room doesn't come across here, does it? Because that will break the 6 column.
No, it doesn't.
So doesn't that mean that?
So it does go into the first column, yeah, that's okay, I agree. That's good.
Oh, look, see, when I'm looking at the chat now, the hearts are going crazy. Why do the hearts go crazy?
I think people are loving Jerks Habdon's generosity.
Okay, well, that's totally understandable. I mean, it's going to do that, isn't it? It's just why.
Well, I mean, it is going to,
Yeah.
but it's proving it is the deal.
I mean, if it does that, that's forced. And now, don't we get this problem? You'd have to go.
You get
there.
the problem in the next row, don't you?
Yeah, you do. I don't think you can get.
Because there's no second
forced.
exit for
Yeah,
the bottom
you'd have to do
left
that.
room. Then.
Once the
Yeah,
5
so that's
was
impossible.
completed, it would break. I mean, it's quite complicated.
So that treasure
to
chest
see
room
that.
does have to go into the top row.
It has to do that, yeah.
And
Okay,
the
so this
1 column
column's done.
is
This
going to provide an
column's done.
exit for one of those rooms.
Yeah, I agree.
And that exit will have to continue on the right.
Yeah. Which will take up one of the 6 gaps, and the other 6 gap will be taken up by the exit from the other treasure room.
Yeah.
But that's a bit weird.
Breeze Easy said, yes, we're all clicking the hearts. Thank you so much. And thanks especially to Jerk Habdon, who has been generous before as well. Oh, goodness, what on earth next?
It's quite funny. It's almost like this level's been stored up by the constructor of row 3.
Well,
it's sort of, I will lull you.
it's just come from nowhere, hasn't
Yeah.
it, in terms of difficulty? How does the top right treasure chest not go into the top row? Only by going into the row with the 5 in it. And then where would the... Surely the top row would need walls. Yeah, that doesn't work.
It doesn't work because this would have to get out. Yeah, I can see it.
And the top row can't have an escape in it.
Yeah.
Because it will either crash into the right wall or the left treasure room.
So actually it goes all the way up.
It does go to the top row. And obviously we know it's in the 3. It can't be in the 6 column, that treasure room. I don't think, because then it would connect to treasure rooms only. Yeah. And I'm morally certain it's in the 4 column as well. It's in the 2 column, but only morally.
If it was...
Yeah, again, the escape room, the escape would be into another treasure room, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
if the escape was in that 2 thing.
Yeah, but...
Oh, yes, but it could be in between.
Yeah, but it couldn't be because of the 6.
It couldn't be because of the 6.
Yeah. So I think it is there.
No.
Oh, is that what not?
I think it's not. I think it's exactly not there. It's in the 2 column. The room.
No.
I think it is.
Do you? Okay. Sorry. I thought we were concluding that if it went there...
Look, those top 3 rows, you've got 2 2s in each of them.
Yeah.
So there's going to be 2 solid walls coming down.
Mm-hmm.
Depending where the treasure room is, there's going to be 2 solid walls of 3 coming down, and they can't be in the 2 column.
Oh, I see. Yes, okay, I do see.
So the 2 column is part of the treasure room at the top, and you've got 2 solid walls in the 6 and the 4 column. And now you've got the exit. Yes, 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 it is. Yes.
Right, and that's now got to be in. One of these is a dot. This has to have, that's got to be a dot, that's got to be a dot, that's got to do that, that's got to do that.
The 1 column's finished, apparently.
Okay, that's finished. That one.
You can finish that. The mimic has to get out.
Don't create a naughty thing. And
finish row 7. That's the exit. Phew.
That was monstrously hard.
Phew.
Look at this thing laughing at us.
Yeah, nasty little piece of work. And that was just sitting in item 23 randomly.
And now we've got a new...
In a way, I'll be outraged if it goes back to being easier now. But I'd still be pleased.
Okay. I think those are both forced.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
And because one of these must be a...
mustn't they share?
Mustn't it be that one? Yeah, I was going to say...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be right, hasn't it?
Yeah, and you can put a dot in at the top.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Yeah.
dot there. You can't allow row 6, column 6 to be a dead end, so it's a block.
True. There's only one exit
Row
for this.
8, only 1 exit is allowed for that dragon.
Because otherwise this would go in the corner. Is that what
What
you've
I'm saying
calculated?
is...
So if I do
the corner... No, I'm saying the corner is a block because you can't do that. Exactly. I realise I may not have expressed that very clearly.
Now,
I'm studying these dragons carefully to see if any of them are a disguised treasure chest.
The Skittering Gallery. Now. Oh, that's interesting. I'm going to claim this can't be a block. See if you agree with that.
I'm trying to work out why
I think it breaks column 2. Column 2 breaks.
Yes, you're right. You'd have 3 dots at the bottom, which is too many.
Yeah, just to show people that now you can't fill 4 in, so it doesn't work. Doesn't actually do very much, does it?
Well, no, not as such.
Oh, it does do a bit, because you can't put 2 blocks
there. You can't
there,
have a 2 by
so
2.
you've got to do that.
Okay.
Now this column is done.
Good spot. That thing has to get out from row 6, column 1. And that provides the escape for a dragon above. Yeah. So you've finished the 4 row. Very good. Very speedy.
Something's got to get out in there, so that
row 5, column 5 can't be
hang on,
a dead end.
Sorry, row 5, column 5 can't be a dead end. Yes.
And then you can't have a 2 by 2. And then you can't have a dead end. Then you finished the 6th row, and Bob is your maternal uncle. Nice. You finished the top row, and that's going to provide the escape for the beastie. You can't have a dead end. Nice.
Yeah, that was...
Excellent.
Oh.
And that was back to normal.
Life of a solo dev.
Wow, that's a very interesting backstory.
Do you think that's real?
It smacks of it a bit, but it's a bit
weird.
Condemnatory of somebody there.
Right,
Ooh.
okay. Oh, so we can...
But the treasure chests can't, like column 5, which has a 7 in it, cannot possibly be part of a room.
I cannot disagree. So, no, that's not true. I think the stream's frozen. Nobody's saying, nobody worry. That's the only reason nothing's happening. Stream's frozen.
Is it actually frozen?
No.
Is that right? Oh, I see. It's not just us being useless. Good one. I like it. You had me fooled there. In column... Oh, no, I was going to say in the column with the 1 in it, it doesn't have to be the exit, does it? Because
no, it doesn't.
It could go down to the bottom.
Yeah. I'm wondering with this column here. Oh, okay. You want to look at the row with the 1 in it. Okay.
Not that one. The lower row with the 1 in it.
Okay.
That must have an exit, mustn't it?
Yes.
Is that any use?
I don't know. I was going to suggest that maybe we think about
the Minotaur's column.
Yes, just in the sense that it's not possible that both of these are. So there is definitely at least one block used up here. At least one, isn't there?
Yeah.
So we can't use more than 2 blocks here.
Okay.
So if this is the chest or something like it, the exit is on this side. And then the exit would have to go, unless it was here. So it would have to go into the other thing, which can't do. So the exit would have to be here, which would take it up here.
I think that works though. Don't see why it doesn't.
Yeah, it almost looks like it could be correct, doesn't it? Actually.
The bottom row only has 2 blocks. How could it be anything other than a row for both treasure rooms? You can't surround the treasure room with any number of things.
I'm not sure. Are you saying it's that, or are you?
No, what I'm saying is that the treasure rooms must extend into the bottom row, because otherwise the 2 will have to be a bigger number in the bottom row.
Oh, I see. Yes, that's probably fair. Yeah. And I don't see how this can be an exit now.
I agree with you.
I actually don't see how this could be an exit either. Because because we have to do that, and then we have to exit into
and you'd
here.
crash into the other treasure room, and they'd both exit into each other and die. Yeah.
Oh, that's very difficult. It's very. You see, if this is a block, that's a block as well, and then it has to exit up here, and this whole column is finished. And that is possibly correct.
That couldn't be correct, because look at the 2 column next to it. You'd end up with a 2 by 2. You've got two columns.
That's true. Yeah, I think that is true.
You would end up with a 2 by 2 somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, that's vicious. Okay, so it's got to be that, and it's got to be that.
I wonder if that's something that applies to every puzzle, that when you get these small numbers next to each other, they have to have treasure rooms, otherwise they would create 2 by 2s.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, keep an eye out for that.
Okay, so now that's forced, isn't it? And I think because there must be a block on one side, we can do those things, and that creates the exit from this one, which means all those are forced. And that's now forced, and that's forced, and that's forced.
That, no, I'm sorry.
That can't be a thingy. It would create a dead end. I suppose the same is true of that square, actually, and indeed that square. And indeed that square, and indeed that square. And indeed that square, sorry. This is all totally obvious, but might as well. don't. No, I'm wrong. Okay. That can't be a dot. That's got to be in.
Now row 2, column 2 can't be a block because it would create a dead end next to it.
Are you agreeing with everything I just did?
I'm not disagreeing with anything you've done. I'm just saying
Okay.
row 2, column 2 is a dot. It's not very exciting, but it's nonetheless.
It's a dot, is it? Row 2, column 2. Oh, sorry. I've got that.
And actually, I'm not even certain I was right.
Okay, but I think it was fine.
You think you've done that logically
Yeah.
rather than because of what I said?
I do think I did. And now these two can't both be, so that's in. And that does that column. Boom, 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 boom. Gosh, that was difficult.
The Minotaur bowing to us now.
Huffing and puffing. Okay. What time is it? Oh, look.
No, it's 8 minutes.
I tell you what, that has flown past.
It's flown by. But I suppose we have done 25 puzzles.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's just try and do one or two more. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay. 1 or 2. I love your ambition. It goes mad at midnight.
That must be in as well, mustn't it? I think. I can't see how it wouldn't be.
Yeah, that's fine.
And if the exit's in this column.
The
so
exit's in that column, so you can put in the left-hand wall a bit.
Yeah, so it's got to be doing this. Now. No, this top thing's done. Sorry, I didn't see that. This is all done. Now. Bottom row is done.
Oh,
this column is done.
Your counting skills are marvellous. Row 2, column 2 avoids a 2x2. Row 5, column 3 avoids a dead end. And you can finish the count in the 5 row. Oh, row 2's done, isn't it? You can fill them all in as blocks.
So we can.
Counts
Should be
the
quite
3
helpful.
and the 2 column. That's a dead end for the monk.
See, that was weird. The Chapel of the Undying Martyr. That was weird, wasn't it? Because that was much easier than some of the puzzles.
You made some good deductions early on, to be fair.
I don't think I did anything clever. I've spotted it. Look. It's a naughty.
Oh, it's got eyes. It's mimicking you. Little beastie. Well done.
So,
because I'm not sure. I think I might have missed that yet again. Comfortably.
I don't think this can do that. Because I think it would just be penned in.
Yeah, the 6 column would break instantly, by the way.
Oh, I haven't even looked at that. But yeah, I'm sure you're right. And if we go...
Same in the 6 column. You can't...
I don't think that can be anything. Do you agree with that?
That's got to be right.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you just... The room would only have one exit to the monster.
This can only have one thingy on it.
Row 5, column 2 must be a block. Yeah, that's good. In fact, column 2, you can fill in all the blocks by counting.
The exit for this thing is in row 3 now.
Yeah.
So that's forced. What can I do by counting? Sorry, column 2.
Count column 2.
Oh, thank you. Right. That
And
can't be.
row 1, column 1 can't be a dead end. In fact, you can count column 1, finish it. And that little machete mace wielder has to get out. What is that instrument? Is it a halberd? D&D fans.
Oh, a halberd. I love that. Yeah. It's not just a massive axe, it's a halberd.
I'm probably wrong. not great on my medieval instruments. I think column 4, you can count the 6 now.
Yeah, you can.
And there's a dead end at the top. And that.
That's all quite handy. That's going to force... well, yeah, it does force that, doesn't it? Oh, that's horrible.
You can count the 4 column.
Hang on,
now.
no, this is wrong. I've made a mistake.
Okay.
I've made a mistake. I think maybe this dot was wrong.
Yeah, because that could go. Yeah,
could do
exactly.
That, and then
I think it probably does do that.
Better like that, I think.
Now you can count the 4 column. And you've done the 1 columns. And you've done the 5 column at the top, and you've done everything in the puzzle.
All done.
And we've got 2 done, and there's still 3 minutes left.
Well, let's go. Let's go. Let's not hang about.
Let's go. Let's run into the next nasty one.
A new monster. Okay. Right.
Horror-y.
Okay, so the exit for this thingy is in this column.
Okay, nice.
I don't know if that's going to matter, but it's true.
Well, you can block in the 2 cells beside it then, can't you? On the left and right.
I can block in on the left and
because
right.
the exit's north or south.
Oh.
Left,
yeah.
east and west. No, I thought you were going to block them. Have I got that wrong?
Yeah.
Yes, I have. Sorry. I'm just losing my mind. I thought it was a monster.
Oh, look at this monster. That's a very unpleasant looking thing.
It is, but maybe it's just a color.
So in one of these there is a dot, and that's going to complete the column, the sort of row or column, isn't it?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Well, this... I'm sort of imagining 3x3s around this thing. I mean, it's not that one, is it? And it's not that one.
That's true. But there are still
several that it can be. But it
5 possibilities, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's not this. And anything it is, so if it was that, for example, you can immediately... Yeah, that doesn't work.
Oh, yeah, okay, so it can't reach up to row 2 because of that.
Yeah.
So it must go into row 5.
Yeah, and it can't hit this.
Can you pull that stunt again? Yes, it can't reach into column 2 for the same reason.
I think it's...
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's doing that. Now... I mean, if it did take 3 here, it's finishing column 2, isn't it?
It's finishing column 2 in terms of putting 4 things in it. It puts 3 in it.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I was thinking that this was a block, but it's not. Oh, thank you, Seb, and thank you, Alex, Seb, as well.
Don't quite know how to pass on that to him.
Let me. This is probably a monstrously hard level that we've commenced at midnight.
I think there was always going to happen. It's the Peter principle. You promote yourself to your level of incompetence.
Okay, so. I mean, again, it cannot be this, can it?
Because of the monster?
Yeah, the monster would be penned in and the thing would be penned in. So it's not that. So I sort of feel like I want it to go. If it can't take this square. Does that allow me to make any deduction at all?
The block in column 4. This is totally uninteresting, but the block in column 4 can't be in row 1 or row 8 because it's got to one side of the treasure room or the other.
That's very reasonable. Yeah.
I mean, just that gives you 2 dots in the world's most useless positions. Oh, in the row that says a 2 in row 4, again, the 2 walls of the treasure room must be the blocks.
Yes, that's
in
true.
that row. Yeah. So again, the perimeters have dots.
That's not true.
No, can't risk that. Not as far as I can see, anyway. Okay, so if the 3 column, so column 3 has a 3 in it.
Mm-hmm.
If that was the wall of a treasure room,
yeah, everything would.
Wouldn't you have a 2 by 2 either below or above it in that column and the one with the 1? No, not necessarily. Oh, nearly. I was just thinking on one side or the other. If that was providing a wall of the treasure room, surely all the other cells in that column would be dots.
It does rule out that configuration, doesn't it?
Yeah, if you did that,
that's breaking.
The dots in the rest of that column would eventually form a 2 by 2 in that column and column 4 somewhere.
I agree. And I think it also has the same effect there.
Yeah, same thing there. Same thing there. So that is part of the treasure chest column there.
Yeah.
And now the other column, yes, the column you're in does have a 3 blocks in it.
Hang on, be careful, Simon. Oh, well, we can't attach it to this because it'll just be penned in.
Yeah, correct.
So that's forced.
Yeah. And block, and block. Lovely. And now you've finished the 3 column. And you've got to dead end that monster. Excellent.
This is done as well, apparently. And that's going to be the exit. There we go.
No. Wine clicking is suddenly really kicking in now, isn't it?
Just need to get through it now.
That's about 3 wine clicks in the last minute. And Toolcat will confirm the count later. Column... No, I'm wrong.
I don't see how this...
Row 4, you can put another dot in. And row 2, you can fill up with dots. Row 4 and row 2. Dot them.
Okay.
And that mustn't be a dead end in row 2, column 8. Yeah, I think you're going to get home just avoiding dead ends now, actually. That was quite a tough level.
I don't disagree.
You can't block row 4, column 7, because that would create a dead end.
Is that? I don't know if that's where you meant, but
that is exactly what I meant. You nailed it. Dead end for the monster. Lovely.
The cosmic
orrery. That was much harder.
That was much harder. Was that an end? That wasn't. It was just a mid-level. Number 4.
Yeah, but remember the really tough one was row 3, level number 7.
Yeah. So that one was hard. That one was hard. Yeah. But good game. Wow. It's a good game. Definitely a good game.
It's a good game. you've got to feel that if they stayed at a consistent level of difficulty, we might finish that in one more stream and see what else there is in the game.
Oh, that's optimistic. If they stay.
Yeah, it is. I'm not normally like that. It's a bit late.
David, thank you very much. That's very kind. I agree about this community.
The community's lovely, but I'm not sure we've built it. I think it's built itself. Self-building community.
Yeah. But it is, I think, one of the few places on the internet that does have...
a lot of places on the internet which aren't like this. I know that. Thank you, everybody, for your kindness. Literally.
Yes, indeed.
What a happy stream. Thank you, Matt Steph.
Thanks to the mods, as always. Super work.
Yes, and especially Vernal and Jerks have done. They're amazing. But also anybody who's said nice things. Catalysts. Thank you, Cerebral Comics and Emily. What I remember about Catalyst is they created reactions without actually being affected themselves. But we are affected. Yeah, great work, mods, especially Alex. But also Orca, excellent stuff.
Oh,
right.
And good
Thank
night.
you, everyone.
Now, hang on. How do I do this then? Okay.
Technical problems with unshipping the stream now.
Yeah, goodness only knows what I'm doing. But thanks all for watching. We'll be back soon.
Thank you.
Bye.